Next on Today in St. Louis, overnight gunfire broke out across St. Louis City and County, killing 4 people. The investigation so far, plus the community event seeking an end to the violence today.
And rainy weather is in our forecast. I'll tell you when the radar will fill in.
And if you're looking to keep the doctor away, you'll want to head to Kimmswick this weekend. What you need to know before visiting the Apple Butter Festival.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Is cinnamon in the air this morning?
Yum, and pumpkin.
I bet, because we're taking a live look at preparations for the annual Kimmswick Apple Butter Festival. It opens in just 1 hour, and it's the town's largest event of the year. We'll learn more from Kimmswick's mayor in about 15 minutes. But first, good morning to you. It's Saturday, October 28th. I'm Travis Cummings.
And I'm Mercedes McKay. Thanks so much for waking up with us this morning. Obviously, we're joined by Weather First meteorologist Tracy Henson. And Tracy, what's the weather going to look like? I know that's a big event in Kimmswick. A lot of people will be out there wanting to get their apple butter.
Yeah. Well, my advice is to head out earlier rather than later, so get a start on the day for sure. Because we have these showers that are tracking through, we're going to have these showers with us through most of the day today, but it's really going to fill in as we make our way into the evening hours. You pause this here and you can see that Farmington, Carbondale, all seeing some heavier rain showers right now. It's quite beautiful over the city of St. Louis. I'd say this is just about peak fall color for us. It is stunning outside. 42 degrees with a bitter wind chill. It feels like 36 out there. Winds are out of the north-northeast at about 12 miles per hour. Through the rest of our day today, we're going to make it up into the low 50s. We're going to bring that rainfall in for the evening, a big push of it there, and it's going to linger with us through most of the night. Now for tonight, we will dip down into the mid-40s. That rain will actually keep us just a little bit warmer than that feels like what we're experiencing right now.
All right, Tracy, thank you. For 48 hours, the residents in and around Lewiston, Maine have been on lockdown as law enforcement search for the man they say killed 18 people and hurt 13 more in a shooting rampage.
Last night, they found his body in the woods. CNN's Mike Valerio reports from Lewiston.
Well, a few hours ago, Maine's Governor Janet Mills told a news conference that she personally called President Biden to tell him that this manhunt was over.
Tonight, the city of Lewiston and the state of Maine begin to move forward on what will be a long and difficult road to healing.
After 48 hours of a full-on manhunt, the search for the individual police say is responsible for killing at least 18 people and wounding 13 others is over. The suspect has now been found dead. Authorities say his body was in the woods near the Maine recycling center from which he'd recently been fired. They believe he died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
You pray all day and you cry. I cried all night and prayed all night.
A father's agony after losing his son, Joseph Walker, in Wednesday's mass shootings in Lewiston, Maine. The families of all the victims are still trying to make sense of this horrific event. In the hunt for the suspected gunman, authorities found a cell phone, a rifle, and a note, which, according to law enforcement sources, suggested the suspect did not expect to be alive when the note was found.
Our reality here is that this search has been extensive, it's been thorough, it's been nonstop.
Community residents are now relieved they can begin to grieve.
They were people, living, breathing, caring, loving people. And they're not anymore. And there is no rational explanation as to why not.
So now,
As we learn more about the manhunt and the investigation, we'll update on air, online at KSTK.com, and on the 5 on Your Side app. It's free on your phone's app store. New at 9, the Webster Groves Police Department is investigating what they're calling a murder. Here's what we know so far. It happened around 12:30 this morning at Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill on the Clede Station Road. One man says he was confronted by 2 people in black ski masks outside his car. He says he feared for his safety and pulled out his gun, shooting one of the 2 people. That person died. The other ran away, but police caught them a few hours ago in Afton. We will update you as we learn more. It was also a deadly night in North County. At 11 last night, Jennings police responded to a call for a shooting on Mayfair Place. They found the victim dead from a gunshot wound at the scene. We're working to learn more.
Yeah, lots happening last night. We have an update to one of 2 overnight shootings in St. Louis City. Both are now deadly. The first happened just after 12:30 this morning at Evans and Vandeventer. That's a few blocks north of Page. And then just 2 minutes later, another man was shot multiple times on Beck Avenue in South St. Louis, just around the corner from Chippewa. We learned from police within the last hour that he has passed away. We'll update you as we learn more about the circumstances surrounding both of these shootings.
Right now, we're also working to learn more about a crash that happened earlier this morning in St. Louis. It happened sometime before 5:43 this morning on eastbound Interstate 64, just before the Jefferson exit. We can confirm that there were multiple vehicles involved, including a Metro Transit bus. We've reached out to both St. Louis Police and Bi-State Development for more information, but neither have responded. Today at noon, people are coming together to end gun violence through a peace walk in East St. Louis. The walk runs from 25th and State to 27th and Ridge and then back to State Street. The walk is a collaboration between 3 organizations: Families Against Gun Violence, Moms Demand Action, and Empire 13.
Switching gears a little bit, today you may also notice all Missouri and U.S. flags are flying at half-staff at government buildings across the state. Governor Parson gave the order to honor Army Specialist and Grandview High School grad Brian Joshua Snowden. Snowden passed away on October 2nd in a crash while in a military transport vehicle. He will be laid to rest today. Today and tomorrow, Kia drivers can protect their cars with a software upgrade. Kia is holding a mobile clinic at the Galleria to install that upgrade that restricts the car's ignition system if someone tries to start it without a key. It runs from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. today and tomorrow. To see if your Kia is eligible, just check out the story on the As Seen on TV section at ksdk.com.